I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Colts come away with a 7-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. David Terrell will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 2 years, $1.9 million. Brant Boyer got snatched up as well, and he signs a 2-year contract with the Colts.
Dexter McCleon had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Eddie George rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Titans beat the Chargers. Saints, Cardinals.
Both defenses came to play in this one, forcing turnovers. Arizona was getting relentless pressure on the QB. New Orleans was stopping the Cardinals' passing attack, but John Carney of the Saints played the hero and kicked the game-winning field goal. The Saints hold on and win 10-7. The Falcons traveled to Charlotte, North Carolina to take on the Panthers. Falcons win 21-17. The Jets' defense put the Dolphins in a stranglehold and emerged victorious, winning by the final score of 20-3. The Bills hosted the Patriots, in which New England dominated Buffalo. Patriots win by the final of 21-3. Rams, Niners.
Curtis Conway is at the 19-yard line, but they'll definitely keep an eye on him, will that defense? One man chucks him. Oh, he just pulls past him. Beautiful touchdown. The 49ers win this one by the final score of 20-14. The Redskins defense held their opponents to under 150 passing yards in their win at the Cleveland Browns Stadium. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Over now to news of a trade that might have some ramifications. Walter Rasby leaves the Redskins and will be on his way to the Titans. So he'll bring his pass catching and blocking skills to a new offensive scheme. In exchange, they'll get a couple of guys in the deal, and here's the one drawing attention. Samari Rolle is a guy that ought to be able to fit right in with his new club, and he should make his presence felt over time.
The Buccaneers won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Saints. Raiders, Texans. The Saints. Rich Loose Gannon surveys the defense at the 25. Extra receiver is split out. That's the tight end. Even though he's got double coverage, heads to the corner, touchdown. What a throw. The Raiders win this one by the final score of 24-20. Chad Scott played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. Terrell Owens pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Eagles beat the Bears. And in our final game, we had the Giants come away victorious.
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Dan Neal is probably the one that most leaps out at you. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Larry Fitzgerald had to leave the ball game, and it looks like the young rookie will be on the shelf for a while, which is never good for a player's development. It's reported that he's fractured his leg and that he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Leroy Glover is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.